under the lights this evening as we get you set. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming in.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up, Acuna, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. One more, and he'll become the all-time record holder.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Popped him up. Albies is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Stepping in next, Johnny Damon. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Abraham Almonte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order. Here now is Rafael Devers. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days. Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the top of the 3rd set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Next up, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Next, here is Johnny Damon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Rafael Devers the next to bat. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Boston. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A leap and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
Boy, dear, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he will indeed. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Damon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. First offering.
Freddie Freeman.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Popped him up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a little tapper. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch on the way. Austin Riley will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Braves are... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. Into right field, that's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Rafael Devers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a barehanded pickup. A man at third with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone!
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Christian Vasquez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Again, a 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side. Swanson picks it up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Mookie Betts. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. He's done it. Mookie Betts is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Verdugo digging in now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Toussaint comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Johnny Damon as he rips it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and finally there's the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that retires the side. Darwinson Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, man, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Darwinzon Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High in the air into shallow left center. Swanson is there. One pitch, one out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Somebody needs to tell this hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for Atlanta. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
And now, Rafael Devers. He's 2 for 4 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Xander Bogaerts gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Left field, Swanson has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Rocket to third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox. And the next in is Johan Camargo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Devers fields it cleanly on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Into the box, Abraham Almonte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chavis ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Red Sox were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total.